Does the scriptures truly explain that Mary was a virgin? A pregnant virgin? Yes. I will show you that the Bible explains that she was a virgin. Without any doubt. In Matthew chapter 1 verse 1, we see the focus is genealogy. Generation or bloodline of Yahweh Messiah. In verse 1 and 17 we read there are 14. 14 is the key. 14 generations from the captivity of Babylon until Messiah. There are 14 generations. The Messiah is counted as the 14th. Now we count and name the other 13. Starting at verse 12, Shealtiel, Zerubbabel, Abiad, Eliakim, Azor, Sadok, Achim, Eliud, Eleazar, Mathan, Jacob, Joseph, Mary, Yahushai. A generation is simply the next group of children, born from a set of brothers, whether they be male or female. Please watch part 2. If you watched part 1, you know that I stated Joseph of Matthew 1 and 16 is Mary's father, yes, her father. This is because there are two Josephs, one her father and the other her husband. And I'm going to prove it. In Matthew 1:16, where we see the word husband. This is an incorrect translation. Also, notice in Matthew 1:19, we again see the word husband. This is a better translation for this verse, and who is the husband of Mary? The Hebrew text from Matthew 1:16 uses the word Bila or Baila. Bila is the equivalent of sir, owner, or master in Matthew 1:19. The Hebrew word used is ish or more so ayasha. Ayasha is the equivalent to husband. Now, if you comprehend this between part 1 and 2, you will see there is no man stated in the book of Matthew chapter 1 as the biological father of Messiah. Part 3 coming up. Part 3. Mary, the pregnant virgin. As Mary's bloodline is seen in Matthew chapter 1, from Abraham to the men in between, to King David, to King Solomon, and jumping up to her father Joseph of Matthew 1:16, to Mary. Her husband's bloodline is seen in Luke chapter 3. From the Most High, to Adam, up to Abraham, up to King David, to Nathan, and jumping up to Heli, to Joseph, the husband of Mary. The book of Luke chapter 3 shows clearly that the Joseph in Matthew 1:16 cannot be the same Joseph in Luke 3:23. So again, Mary is a descendant of King Solomon. And the husband of Mary, Joseph, is a descendant of Nathan, King Solomon's brother. Now consider this, if Joseph is the biological father, why would he have a need to be told, do not fear to take Mary as your wife? That does not add up. There shall be a part 4 of Mary the pregnant virgin. Part 4. Mary, the pregnant virgin. So now we speak of Romans 1-3, the seed of David. According to the flesh. If you have not read Matthew chapter 1, one may believe from reading Romans 1 and 3 that King David was the father of Messiah and not a generational grandfather. The verse does say, "Who came of the seed of David?" I cannot tell you why Paul mentioned David and not someone else, such as Abraham, King Solomon, or many others of the seed of Judah would still be true. Nevertheless, Mary was also of the seed of David and had a father named Joseph. So again, I say it repeatedly, there is no man stated as the earthly, biological father of Messiah. Go to Matthew chapter 1 and read for yourself. Go back to Luke chapter 3 and see for yourself. There must be a part 5 to speak of prophecy. How Isaiah 7 and 14 could only be speaking of Mary. Mary, the pregnant virgin, part 5. The prophecy of Isaiah 7 and 14, but first, Isaiah 7 and 11. Notice that Ahaz is asked to ask for a sign. A prophecy that is deep or high, in other words, a great prophecy that is not a small one. Ahaz wished not to reply, however, a great sign is still given. Something that has never been done before. If this sign were like all other women having relations with a man and becoming pregnant, it would be a weak sign, untrustworthy, and disregarded. The great sign is this, a virgin. Yes, a virgin shall become pregnant and bring forth a son, and called his authority, Emmanuel. That is, with us a mighty one. In Luke 1 and 34, Mary asked, how can this be? Since she had not had relations, in Luke 1 and 35 it is explained, it will be done by the power of the Most High. Now you know, Praise Yah.
Explaining the scriptures.